So in preparation for this tube change, I drank a bottle of magnesium citrate so that everything's out of my system. But because I drank that, I lost my nutrients and now I'm super potsy and I have to put my feet up before I begin. So this syringe came with the feeding tube kit. I filled it up to 5 milliliters and I'm going to test the new tube before I actually place it. And so this is my new G tube. As you can see, that filled up perfectly, so the balloon is nice and sturdy and it's safe to place. So let's go ahead and place it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is grab your guide. It looks like this, and you're going to want to put it in your tube so that it helps you guide your tube into the jejunum or stomach, depending on where you place this. Mine actually goes into my jejunum, even though it's a G tube. Grab the HR lubrication jelly, which is found in the kit. And after your guide is put into the feeding tube, you're going to want to lube it up so that it's easier to get into wherever it's going. So you just take that out like that, and you just kind of put this on there. I'm just gonna do it kind of messy because it's not completely ready to go in yet, but it just looks like that. And just lube it up and place it on the side. Everyone does this different. This is just how I kind of do it, and I'm not quite used to it yet. I've had my tube for, well, since 2019, but I don't change it out all of the time, so I'm still getting used to it. So anyway, all right, cut. So the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is kind of twist your tube around, make sure that it's not stuck on anything, make sure it's not swollen on the inside or it's not infected or anything like that. And then you're gonna wanna take the syringe that came with the kit and just plug it into your tube. And try to pull out all of the water that is in the balloon because that's gonna stop it from coming out. And then the water that you do collect, as you can see I collected some, you just kind of keep your syringe back and just take it out. It gets a little bit tricky, especially when there's a lot of resistance. Just be patient with it. And just pour, have a cup, empty cup, or I just use this half a water bottle and pour that in. You're going to want to keep trying to get this water out so that whenever you take it out, you don't have any resistance and you're not pulling on anything on the inside. So that's usually a sign that all of it is out. When you are trying to get all of the water out, if nothing's coming out and you put more in before, don't worry about it because sometimes it can leak on the inside. It's very rare that all 5 milliliters will come out, so just keep that in mind. I think I only had, how many milliliters did you see, babe? 5? Mm-hmm. All 5 came out? That like never happens. This part can sometimes be pretty painful, so I'm not thrilled to film this part, but always have a towel or something on the side of you because sometimes stuff can spew out. Don't worry, that's normal. This goes straight into my jejunum, but I know people with G tubes that go straight into their stomach also have the leakage and stuff like that. But that's totally normal. Oh, and before I did all this, I did wash my hands. And I would wash this, but I don't have anything to wash it with right now. And it's also not a port. That's one thing that I really wanted to mention was it's not TPN and it's not a port, so there's nothing going to my heart. It's just going straight into my jejunum, so you don't have to be like super careful. Just in preparation, I do take some Ativan to try and relax these muscles so that it's easier to pull out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try again. Usually it can take anywhere between 10 minutes and 30 minutes for this whole procedure. It depends how well everything goes. It's taking its sweet time coming out, so my husband's going to heat up a damp washcloth just so I can place it around the tube. And sometimes it does help with inflammation or anything that's going along with the tube. It helps it come out a lot more easier. And I also have a heating pad set to level 3 on my back right now, just because it does stress your body out a little bit. So it's nice to have those extra relaxation techniques while you're doing this. So we ended up switching it. We pulled it out by using this lube. We put it on the old tube because it wasn't budging, and that seemed to help it out. So now my lovely husband filled it up to 5 milliliters, and we're gonna stick it into the new tube because we know that the new tube works. We're gonna take the guide out because it helped us, and now its journey it's over. All right, now we're gonna push this in to the new tube. And just do it slowly. And the new balloon is filling up on the inside. And then you're going to leave your thumb on the end and just kind of take it out. Like that. And then you're just going to take this and put it on top of the button. And there you go, a brand new button. After a tube change, it's pretty normal for your site to be a little bit sore. I recommend a heating pad or any over-the-counter medicine that you can take that's safe for you. Doctors will prescribe things as well. As I mentioned earlier, I did take Ativan because it helps relax my muscles while I'm trying to do the tube change because they do tend to tense up and spasm a little bit. Just plan the day out, know that you're going to be a little bit sore, and just take it easy afterwards. And I always have some type of snack next to me, so today it's Cheez-Its. But yeah, I hope this video found you well. I hope you learned something new. Even if you're not a fellow tubie, maybe you're a caregiver or a parent or a family member who has someone in your life who has a feeding tube. So I hope you learned something new. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm starting to ramble because I'm tired and I am in a little bit of pain from the tube change. And I'm gonna go watch Star Wars with my husband. But I hope you have a great week. I'll see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Always remember that you are incurably awesome. Bye.